Hey guys, welcome to another video on this channel. I rarely upload any videos on this channel, so I thought since I haven't talked about the PSL, like reviewed it or like previewed the PSL for like a while now, I thought like why not preview the PSL on this channel? So I decided I will preview this edition of the PSL for 2024. So I'm gonna start with my favorite team in PSL, Karachi Kings. So this is the team I think Karachi's gonna pick, and yeah, I do think the last two seasons for Karachi were like extremely bad. I think bad is an understatement. They were like a very underwhelming side to watch, and excuse me, I do definitely think they have like improved a little. I especially like in their drafts this season they've emphasized picking like players that are actually from Karachi, so this side does have like a very local feel to it, which is great because you're gonna actually feel like you're rooting for Karachi this season, which is gonna be great. So um whether do I think like they have a chance of going into the playoffs? Well, I do think Peshawar, Karachi, and Multan have like as much of a chance as each other to get into the playoffs. I think the gap between them is very small. Whether I think Karachi could get into the playoffs will totally depend on just on two players. It's gonna depend most on Shan Masood for starters, because if he can like bat extremely well and lead the team really well, I think like they'll have a chance. But also like I think it'll also depend on Hassan Ali, if Hassan Ali can stay consistent, because like that's been one of his major weakness. He doesn't tend to stay consistent as a wicket taker. So if he could stay consistent, then I think Karachi will be a good side. So I think it'll mostly depend on those two players. Otherwise, they have a lot of players that can like give you good cameos and moments in the games. But we need those two players to really step up if Karachi is gonna get into the playoffs. Now, this is my predicted team for Peshawar. Um, I think like Peshawar's team is a bit confusing. Like I don't really know what to expect with Peshawar. I think they could give you literally like almost anything. I think there's gonna be a huge emphasis on Babar's batting capabilities, and pretty much like his leadership capabilities as well, because I think he's gonna have to step up big for Peshawar if they're gonna like get into the playoffs. Because yeah, I think whether or not Peshawar could get into the playoffs will come down to how great Babar is. So now I'm gonna talk about Multan. So this is my predicted team for Multan, and the reason why I have put Multan in like the same category and as Karachi and Peshawar, and why I think it's going to be very tight between those three teams, is because I do think like Multan have like losing Riley Rousseau is going to be like I think huge for them, and it's going to be interesting like if they could like recover from the loss of Riley Rousseau, because I think he was so huge for Multan. And yeah, I think Rizwan's gonna have to step up really big time, and then there and Davin Milan and Riza Hendricks, they're gonna have to like also like like step up to the next level as well, if Multan is going to get into the playoffs, because I think like Riley Rousseau was such a huge like figure for Multan. I think that's what made Multan like such a good side, and I think losing him will definitely affect Multan. So that's one of the reasons I've kind of put them down this year. And like I think it's gonna be tough between Multan, Karachi, and Peshawar to get that fourth playoff spot. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about Quetta. So this is the team I think Koita Gladiators might pick, but I do think they have like a few other options they might pick as well. I think like they have a pretty good squad this year, and I'm gonna say my wild card prediction. My wild card prediction is that like maybe Koita could actually win the PSL this season, and not even just the playoffs. I think they have an outside chance of winning the PSL this season because I think they have a really good squad. I think like getting Riley Rousseau is gonna be so huge for them, and because it's gonna give the team such a huge lift. And I do think they have a lot of options in bowling as well. And yeah, so I think they're gonna be a really good side in this PSL edition. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about Lahore. So this is my predicted lineup for Lahore, and they may. I think it's going to be very likely that they probably do go with this 11 because I think for the past few seasons, Lahore haven't really changed much in their team, and I think that's really worked well for Lahore, and that's why they've gone to back finals and actually have gone on to win PSL back to back. So I think they're definitely like strong favorites to definitely like win the PSL again this year. And yeah, I'd be very surprised if they don't like get into the playoffs because I think this is I think they have such a good and strong side. But I do think their season will be influenced highly on how good Shaheen is, because I do think Shaheen needs to rediscover his form because I don't think he's been that great lately. So I think this PSL is going to be huge for Shaheen. Hopefully it is, because he could definitely use this season to like rediscover his form, which will be good for Pakistan cricket as a whole. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Shaheen has in store. Okay, so lastly, I've gone with Islamabad United. I think so. This is the team I've gone with. Islamabad. Now Islamabad is very tricky because I think they have a lot of options they can go with, and they do like to mix it up a lot. So it's tricky to like decide on their like 11, but that is also like a huge strength for Islamabad because they've like season to season, they've always had a good and strong side, and I think this season is no different. That's why I think Islamabad and Lahore are probably the favorites to win the PSL again, and I'd be surprised if Islamabad aren't in the playoffs. So yeah, I think like Islamabad is going to be a shoe-in to like be in the finals or thereabouts, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do end up winning PSL. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will try and see if I could get like more videos on this channel. I know I rarely upload videos on this channel, but I'll try and make sure I could get some more content for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. I'll see you on my next video. Thanks.